Good morning, ma'am. I'm Angele Cacho, and we are going to discuss about the digital citizenship versus global citizenship. And I'm going to discuss the introduction. Technology has become an integral part of our lives. It has created a great impact that whether we like it or not, we have become prone to safety issues. Our privacy can be intruded, our social relationships can be affected. But it is not enough that we keep ourselves safe. We should also possess the skills on how we can act responsibly so as not to cause harm to others. Digital citizenship is an idea that all persons using the internet have civic rights and responsibilities. It centers around safe, savvy, and ethical use of technology. Global citizen also aware of and understands of the wider world and their place in it. All about encouraging young people to develop the knowledge, skills, and values they need to engage with the world. Global citizenship helps young people to build their own understanding of world events, think about their values of what importance to them, take learning into the real world, challenge ignorance and intolerance, get involved in their local, national, and global communities, develop an argument and voice their opinions, see that they have power to act that influence the world around them.
Good day everyone, I'm Igmedio Capa Jr. and I will discuss the digital citizenship. So what is digital citizenship? It is a responsible use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level. This also applies to those who use the internet regularly and effectively. On the other hand, it adheres to guidelines that govern the ethical and responsible use of technology and acts responsibly in all relationships and interactions in the digital world. So, citizenship in the digital age. So, number 1, it advocates for equal human rights for all. Number 2, treats others courteously and never bullies. Number 3, does not steal or damage others' property or persons. Number 4, communicates clearly, respectfully, and with empathy. Number 5, actively pursues an education and develops habits for lifelong learning. Number 6, spends and manage money responsibly. Number 7, upholds basic human rights of privacy, freedom of speech, and etc. Number 8, protects self and others from harm. And 9, the last, proactively promotes their own physical and mental health.
The online environment should be a safe place in which everyone feels protected. Since education is at the heart of society, students should be taught to use technology in a responsible manner, ensuring the safety of the online environment for generations to come. In their book, Digital Citizenship in Schools, Mike Ribble and Gerald Bailey talk about how technology influences the way people interact and the concept of digital citizenship in the classroom. So the authors define 9 elements of digital citizenship related to technology usage inside and outside the school environment. So the first one is digital access. Although we live in a digital era, not everyone has access to technology. So as teachers, we should be aware of this digital divide. Not all students can afford a computer, a smartphone, and internet access. So that's why educators need to provide suitable alternative for each student's needs. Second is digital commerce. Digital commerce highlights the necessity to tackle safety issues related to using money in the digital world. Technology is also used in the classroom to teach students about the various career paths that they could choose in the future. Understanding how e-commerce works is a must, both as consumers and as potential entrepreneurs. The third one is digital communication. Online communication has become so common that students forget they are doing so in a virtual space, where miscommunication happens often. The internet has given a voice to anyone who needs it. In turn, this requires empathy and appropriate reactions from its users.
Number 4 is the digital etiquette. Refers to electronic standards of conduct or procedures and has to do with the process of thinking about others when using digital devices. Teachers can include digital etiquette as part of the classroom rules or academic rules and academic goals. 5 is the digital fluency. Is the process of understanding technology and its use. The better educated or digitally fluent students are, the more likely they are to make good decisions online, like supporting others instead of making negative comments. Digital literacy includes the discussion of media literacy and the ability to discern good information from poor, such as fake news.
This is number 6 element is the digital law. When we say digital law, it is refers the digital to the electronics responsibility for action and this on the what to do with the creation of rules and policy that address uses related to the online world, school and district. So proceed to number 7, seven elements, digital roles and responsibility. Digital roles and responsibility are those requirements and freedoms extended to everyone in the digital world. This area of digital citizenship helping students understand that when they are provided opportunities such as the access to the internet and use of online products, they need to be diligent or helping others as well.
8. Digital health and wellness. Students should be taught to protect themselves and others from potential harm and ask for help if they need it. Making use of online resources is a plus, but everyone should be aware of the dangers as well. 9th and last, digital security. Security in the online world is important when using devices at school or at home. Students should be aware of potential malware attacks. Teachers should explain how to prevent them from happening and how to protect their devices as much as possible.
Why do we need to be global digital citizens? First, equip students with the knowledge, skills, and resources to succeed as lifetime learners. Second, help them learn to engage within a digital environment with responsibility. Last, confidence to develop as leaders who will leave meaningful impacts in the lives of others. We have here the information literacy. Teaching digital literacy empowers students with the skills and understanding necessary to not use internet and technology to their benefit, but also to use it in the most effective ways to quickly find information and utilize the ever-expanding list of sites and means of communications and their disposal. Next, cyberbullying prevention. Establishing guidelines and incorporating lessons for responsible online communications and etiquette Caalim helps students learn, communicate respectfully with peers. Next, Online safety. Teach students to protect themselves and their identities by visiting appropriate websites, refraining from posting personal information about themselves and others. Trusting the gut and notifying a trusted adult when things don't feel right. Next, digital responsibility. Teachers should incorporate curriculum designs to create awareness of how to navigate to potential threats of hacking, piracy, and viruses, as well as educating students on plagiarizing, what it is and potential consequences, and other forms to theft or inappropriate online conduct. Last, health and emotional wellness in the digital world. Incorporating creative strategies to teach students to use technology safety in ways that preserve and protect their developing social, emotional well-being and physical growth, along with both the inherent benefits and dangers created by extensive online engagement is a must.
The 5 tenets of global digital citizenships are personal responsibility, global citizenship, altruistic service, environmental stewardship, and digital citizenship. Personal responsibility. For a student, the personal responsibility they have is to learn various knowledge in preparation for the future profession they will take. Motivation and encouragement will help them to develop high-level critical thinking and improve their skills in every aspect of lives. Includes demonstrating how we manage ourselves in matters such as personal finance, ethical and moral boundaries, personal health and wellness, and relationships of every kind, both online or offline. As a student, this kind of responsibility means taking ownership of our learning, developing a sense of accountability for lifelong learning to us. The next is global citizenship. The global digital citizens understand that technology has dissolved boundaries between all the world's people. We now communicate, collaborate, and celebrate across all levels of society. We are now all global citizens. A deep understanding of this now global disconnectedness can encourage them to be aware of the issues, traditions, values, and cultures of other citizens. This leads to cultivating understanding, acceptance, compassion, and humility. The next is digital citizenship. Covers appropriate and exemplary behavior in our online environments. It's about working towards making our transparent digital world safe for ourselves and others. Just like personal responsibility, this involves moving accountability for appropriate behavior to us. We teach us on how to govern this behavior, act in just and moral ways, and lead by good example in all online associations. In doing so, they foster independence within themselves and hopefully light the way for others to do the same. The next is altruistic service. Altruism is defined as having selfless concern for the well-being of others. The global digital citizens acknowledge that they share this world with many different people. These ideals apply to the people we know, but also to those we don't know. These include embracing the opportunity to exercise charity and goodwill for the benefits of others. The practice of altruistic service provides opportunities for our students to create meaningful connections to the real world. It gives them the chance to reach out to others and do things that can make a person's experiences better or easier in everyday life. This produces a sense of community and well-being for all. Last is environmental stewardship. This practice is all about common sense values and an appreciation for the beauty and majesty that surround us every day. This facet of global digital citizenship encourages exploring how we can practice the conscientious use of Earth's resources.
Environmental stewardship encourages everyone to take a positive stand on personal, local, regional, national, and international actions regarding the preservation of what is essentially our environmental community. This facet of global digital citizenship reinforces the idea that we have one world we all live on. It's vital that we respect it and take steps to ensure its beauty and longevity for all future generations.